Hi guys, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. My name's Sebastian Jeffries, and if you're watching this, it's probably because you know me from TikTok. I post video tips and tricks over there, so I thought it'd only be fitting to make my first ever YouTube video related to TikTok. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make better looking videos for TikTok. So the majority of people who post on content use a mobile phone, but you're here because you want higher quality content, so we're not going to be using that. We're going to be using a proper camera. Now I shoot all my videos on a Sony a7 Mark III with a 16-35 f2.8 lens, but you can use whatever camera you have lying about. Now because I'm shooting on this camera right now, I've got this old vintage camera which I'm going to use to show you exactly how to position your camera. Now there are actually two main benefits to using a camera instead of your phone for your TikTok videos. Number one, with your camera you're going to have a much better video quality and you've got way more flexibility when shooting. And number two, there's also way more flexibility when editing your video. Before we get into camera settings and placement, we're going to go over one quick thing, which is of course lighting. Lighting is one of the most important aspects to make your video stand out. Now, I'm using professional lighting, but if you weren't to use professional lighting, your videos would look something a little like this, and as you can see, there's a huge difference in quality, so let's jump back to the pro lighting. So as you know, I'm a videographer and photographer, so I already have a bunch of pro lighting to light my videos and photography sets. But if you're just starting out and you need some lighting, then I've got some really affordable lights that you should definitely invest in. It's called the Neewer 2 panels. I put a link of this product in the description down below, so you can go get yourself a pack of those. They're really good. I even use them to light a lot of my videos. If you want to see how I professionally light my videos, then let me know in the comments down below and I'll do a video purely on this aspect so you can understand the importance of lighting and how to do so. But I have also created a quick YouTube Shorts and TikTok video on how to professionally light your videos in under 20 seconds so you can kind of get an understanding of how it works. So the link to that video will also be down below in the description. Now, if you don't have any lighting, what I suggest you guys do is shoot in a well-lit room, or you can shoot in front of a window so then you're well lit up. But once again, the best option is to get some lighting, so I do recommend you purchase the lights that I put in the link below. They're really good and they'll last you for a very long time. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's jump into the actual video aspect of shooting your videos. So you're going to need two main things when shooting your video. Obviously you're going to need a camera, but you're also going to need one of these. This is called a tripod. Now for the purpose of this video, we're going to use this thing called a GorillaPod, just so I can show you on camera how to position it. To keep things short, grab your tripod and then place your camera on top. So with the GorillaPod, it's really easily just done like that. But what you're going to want to do, you're not going to want to shoot in this angle. You're going to actually want to rotate your camera at 90 degrees like this, so you're shooting in vertical so it suits the TikTok format. Now once you set up your camera on the tripod, you're going to have to change your camera settings a little bit. So you're going to want to shoot in 25 FPS if you're in Europe, and if you're in the USA, you're going to be shooting at 30 FPS. Your shutter speed is going to be 1/50 or 1/60 if you're in the US, and then your aperture, if you want a blurry background just like this, then you're going to want to set it at the lowest possible value. So for my camera, it's an f2.8, and that allows me to get a blurry background. Now for the ISO, because I'm using artificial lighting and I'm in control of it, I've set my ISO to 160, and that allows me to have a nice crispy image. So once you've got everything set up and all your settings are done, you're pretty much ready to go. All you have to do is press record, then shoot your video. And once you've done that, we're going to head over to the computer and now edit your TikTok video. Alright guys, now that you're at your computer, what you're going to do is grab your SD card, plug it into your computer and transfer your files into a new folder. So what we're going to do now is open up our editing software. So I'm going to be using Adobe Premiere Pro. Once you've opened up Premiere Pro, what you're going to have to do is drag all your clips into the timeline just like this. Now you'll see something that's wrong, and that's the sequence. The sequence is framed as a 1920 by 1080. Now that's technically correct, but you need to rotate them around so it's shot in a vertical mode, so we're going to have to change the sequence. To do this, you have to go to the sequence and then sequence settings. Now all you have to do is switch them around, so where it says 1920 you change that to 1080, and where it says 1080 you change that to 1920. Your aspect ratio should then change to 9:16 instead of 16:9. Okay, now the next thing you have to do is go on your clip and then change the rotation of it -90 degrees, and what that will do will make your entire sequence flip over so it's the correct vertical aspect ratio. And as you can see, it's already starting to look like a TikTok video, so that's really great. Now all you have to do is cut it up and make it look exactly how you want to do it, so that's pretty straightforward. Now I've just edited my video, so it's all ready to go on TikTok. All you have to do now is export your video. So to do that, you can press Ctrl M or go to your export settings like this. Now for your format, make it H.264, and then for your preset, match it to high bitrate. Make sure your width is 1080 and your height is 1920. Then all you have to do is press export, and then your TikTok video is now ready to go. So there you go guys, that's how you make better videos for TikTok. If you did enjoy this video, then please hit that like button, and if you haven't already, then subscribe. It really helps me out. If you want to see other kind of videos just like this, let me know what you want to see in the comments, and I'll be sure to make more videos just like that.